Okay, I've got a lot to talk to you about in this video. You probably see a smile on my face. That is for a reason, because you see this bike right here, I literally just added to my stable of motorcycles, and I can't wait to share more with you. I literally have not even fired this thing up yet while I was away on a 13-day ride in the Northeast US. This was delivered and placed in the law-abiding biker shop. In fact, it's still got stickers and things over the logos. All right, so this bike is the 2026 Indian Roadmaster PowerPlus Dark Horse with the 112, and it's also upgraded with the PowerBand audio package. And the color you're looking at is what they call heavy metal. Welcome back, Bikeaholics. Ryan Urlacher here, lawabidingbiker.com. I always thank you, that's right, you, for checking back in. Okay, and so this is the Dark Horse, which means it has the black trim, of course. You can also get the Limited, which is chrome. Why didn't I get chrome? Because I'm pretty much a traditional chrome guy, but you could only get certain color options between the Limited and the Dark Horse, and this was the color I wanted. And so I went with the black trim, but have no fear, I will be adding some different chrome components to it. Gonna make this thing pop. We'll get more into that in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I have a plethora of things spinning around my head in regards to the addition of this 26 PowerPlus to the stable here, but I'll get it sorted out for you here. Okay, let's start with the fact that this is not my first experience with an Indian motorcycle. It is the first one that I've owned, and that'll become more important later in this video when I disclose some other things to you. But up to this point, I've been blessed enough to have been loaned long-term multiple Indian motorcycles. If you've watched the channel for any time, here you've seen that content. We had a Pursuit PowerPlus for about a year, and then last fall we were loaned a 2025 Indian Roadmaster PowerPlus. We still have that loaner bike, but with that all said, I just reiterate, I'm excited because this is the first Indian motorcycle that I actually own. Okay, and if you're at all new to the channel here, let me just tell you that I love all motorcycles. They all have something unique to offer. Like, I own a lot of different bikes, from American-made V-twin to, you know, two-stroke dirt bikes to my KLR 650 in the background. But I can tell you that I've wanted to add an Indian motorcycle that I own to the stable for quite a few years now. It was just this year that things aligned and I was able to make it happen. But I feel like it's really good for the community here, because that is what this is on this YouTube channel. And now that I have this Indian permanently, I'll be able to bring a lot more of that sort of content to you. And this is always so satisfying. I'm so glad they left all this on when they delivered. I mean, this thing is brand spanking new. Oh yeah, love it. And you better believe Louie, the law-abiding biker dog here, he loves motorcycles, of course, and he's ridden on pretty much every motorcycle that I own. He loves it, and you better believe he is excited. He may not look like it. Ain't that right, Lou? that's a yes. Get just a little bit of this. That should do it. All right, and this is really where I'm leading to in this video. There's more to discuss, of course, but again, I own this. It's not a loaner, and I'm so appreciative for past loaners, and it's great, but owning it is awesome, well, for me, of course, and for you as the community, because I'm able to go to the next level, of course, and start making any mods that I want. And there you go. There's your first tutorial video on getting rid of the reflectors. And there's really only one place for those. What I'm curious from you, the community, is are there specific things that you want me to do with the bike, or specific parts that you want me to put on the bike? We're going to be doing review videos, tutorial videos over time on this bike, so I'd really appreciate it so I can get an idea if you would leave your comments in the description below, and let me know what you would like me to discuss on the bike, questions you have. That's going to drive my content moving forward. Before I even do that, before I do the major stuff, I got to get the rider triangle set up. So of course, our CIRO drink holder, you can get it in black or chrome. I'm putting the standard size on. We also have what's called big as cup holders that hold, you know, bigger mugs and things like that. You can also, as I'm going to do on this Indian, do what's called just the perch mount, and that's just removing your, you know, half clamp here on your control clusters and replacing it with some hardware and bolts and the ball head so that it can accept the drink holder. If you don't want to go that route, of course, we have the universal bar mounts that'll simply, it's a clamp that goes around your bars. Of course, it has all the hardware that you need to. And again, all this is linked in the description below. Once you have a drink holder on your bike, you will never go back. And I am excited with the parts that are already coming. It's one of the things with Indian motorcycles, there's just not as many aftermarket parts, but just some simple research, we are finding a plethora of stuff, which hopefully will be helpful to you all out there. But from what I've seen and owning a motorcycle store, the addition of aftermarket Indian motorcycle parts is growing. And of course, that's good for the entire industry and good for us as riders. Of course, next, we've got to put this on there. This is the #1 sexiest, sleekest, strongest cell phone motorcycle mount in the world. This is the biker gripper, sold exclusively in the law-abiding biker store. So again, the biker gripper, the only motorcycle cell phone mount made right here in the USA, guaranteed. There's a reason for the thousands of 5-star reviews in the law-abiding biker store. Links in the description below. We've got lots of different options for you, chrome and black. We've got the perch mount, which I'm going to put on this bike, which again, just like the drink holder, remove your half clamp. You have replacement bolts and spacers. We also have universal bar mount, just goes around your round bar. But head over there, hit the link, and you can check out your different options. The beautiful part about the biker gripper and why it gets such good reviews is it has 18 pounds grip strength. Your phone will not come out of there. We've been using them for many, many years on street, adventure bikes, on my dirt bike where I'm jumping logs and ditches and things like that. Trust me, the beautiful part, no proprietary case. You can run your phone naked or use it with a case. It fits the largest of cell phones. I run a 17 Pro Max right now. Don't worry, it'll fit all your Samsungs. It's just that great and that universal. Has built-in vibration dampening for your phone. You can run it in vertical mode or quickly on the fly switch it to horizontal mode if you want to look at maps or other things. Just a bunch of versatility. And unlike Quad Lock and Peak Designs and Rockform, they all want you in their ecosystem. They want to sell you parts and colored buttons. You have to use their proprietary case. It's clunky, it sucks, nobody likes it. The biker gripper comes with everything you need, and it gives you the freedom to run your phone and your case how you want. Like all stock bikes, we're gonna need some different exhaust. I already have multiple ones coming to test and try. Let's see what's in the saddlebags of this brand new bike, huh? Oh, a bag of goodies. And I believe the key fob, yep, there it is right in there. So bike comes with one key fob, also locks your trunk and saddlebags remotely. Owner's manual the bike comes with there. Some other paperwork. Oh, look at that. Comes with a little tire gauge, little cheapy tire gauge, of course, but that's cool. And then a very, very basic toolkit. It's got very, very basics here. That is what you're gonna get. Keys, physical keys. And these guys are, you know, if your key fob doesn't work, you can still open your saddlebags here. And you can put this guy right in there and lock them and unlock them. One of these guys, just like a car, of course, goes right in there. All right, and of course, we got to put our Figurati magnetic engine oil dipstick on this bike right away. We're the #1 reseller of these in North America, and we know all about them and can help you in the law-abiding biker store, but just go look at our listings. But of course, we've been using them for a long time. 2,000 Gauss magnet on the end of this dipstick. And that's simply going to, you know, collect ferrous metals and debris that your oil filter simply isn't catching. You can pull it at any time, see if anything's going on in your motor, clean it off, get rid of those. We absolutely love these things. This is a stainless steel one and just so beautiful too. Of course, we've got black ones, we've got knurled, which is this, and we've got curved ones. Again, I'll link to everything in the description below. And I forgot to tell you, when you scroll to the bottom of the listings in the Law Abiding Biker Store, there's other videos there too. That'll give you a lot more information on the Figurati dipstick and why you should be running it. Okay, so there you have it. That's exactly what I want to do with this 26 Indian Roadmaster that I own. I took delivery of it. I basically want to progress you through that experience. So today was the first time that I sat, you know, with the bike and, you know, added a few things and really got to look it over. And I want to take you through that experience. And so I'll be doing a lot of riding of it, videos, and reviewing it. Also, we're gonna mod the heck out of it. And some of you have been watching the channel a long time. If you're new, I will just tell you, you can look back. I am independent on this channel. And that basically means I don't work for any motorcycle company. I work for me and I work for you, the community. And so I tell you that because you can expect, like all videos, that I'm gonna give you, you know, things that I really like and I do out of the box. And then as I spend time with bikes, if I find little things that I'm like, you know, this is okay, but it could be improved on, you know, in future iterations, little nuances, things like that. Very fair and honest on this channel, which is the way it should be on all channels, in my opinion. And so along with, of course, more Indian content, because I own this bike now, which is awesome, gives me that ability. We're also going to run all of our current content that we do, you know, regularly scheduled as you are used to. So there's the first look at my brand new 26 Indian Roadmaster, and I've got the basic setup. And so now it is time to go take it out on its first ride. Peace.